are now tuned in to Flint After Dark, Flint, Michigan's #1 online podcast show. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Speak for the Streets, ENT. Make sure that you follow the homie Terrence Sales on Facebook at Terrence Sales. And make sure that y'all stay locked into the #1 podcast in Flint, Flint After Dark. Speak for the streets, baby. Flint, Michigan's #1 online podcast show. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Speak for the Streets, ENT. Make sure that you follow the homie Terrence Sales on Facebook at Terrence Sales. And make sure that y'all stay locked into the #1 podcast in Flint, Flint After Dark. Speak for the streets, baby. Now rocking with Terrence Sales on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets. You're now rocking with Terrence Sales on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
It's your boy, Terrence Sales, a.k.a. Mr. Speak for the Streets, a.k.a. Big T, and you locked in to the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
I'm from Flint, Flint. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
You don't need to get on the elevator with her. I don't care what you think. You don't need to get on the elevator with her. I'm not interfering. Good try, though. I'm not interfering.
I'll explain interfering to you.
I don't need you to.
I think you need to look at this.
Do you?
I don't know what's going on with him.
Last warning before you get arrested. Go. Go.
Are you
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They're still not scared. They're
Yo, it's your boy John Snowman, Terrence Sale, whatever you want to call me. Flint Michigan. It's an urgency, man. It's an urgency, man. Call the urgency. Red flag. Enough is enough. They targeted our black queens now. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was when you was messing over the males. But now, I'm going to say I don't care about losing my monetation. Y'all fucking with our queens. Fake ass law enforcement, hillbilly ass, cornfed ass, racist, I'm gonna say it, racist ass white boys that's on the police force, exercising they right, doing what they been want to do, but they doing it legal. They enjoying that shit. Then you got a few council members that's using them as their personal weaponizing security, sick dogs. You know how you sick your dog on somebody? I really lost for words, man. Shout out to Sister Taliba. Shout out to Miss Savage. Shout out to Josh, man. Shout out to all the residents that's going through what we're going through, man. Don't forget about Mr. T. This has been a hard 3 weeks. Real hard 3 weeks. The city of Flint, she need to be ashamed of themselves, man. Our city government is a failure. Total failure. What's up, little mama? What's up, Mark Hutchinson? Total failure. Our city government is a total failure. Corruption. We got corruption in the police department, the fire department, the mayor's office, the city council chambers, you name it. Call an urgency. That's what I mean. We be selling. We the most selling city in the fucking Western Hemisphere. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back that didn't hear me. We the most selling city in the Western Hemisphere. First, we settled for bottles of water. No, first we settled for getting poisoned. Then we settled for bottles of water. Then we settled for some crumb ass lawsuit money that we never gonna see. Then we settled for when we went to the pandemic, they took our opera funds that were supposed to have been to help stimulate the economy. We settled for everything, man. Now we selling for these people to put their foot in our ass. Just because they're the police don't mean we supposed to be scared. I mean, authority is authority. Some people go by the rules, some people don't. Some people got a problem with authority, some people don't. But they kicking our ass legally, man. But it ain't legal. But they making it legal. The whole world see what's going on. I'm irate, man. I'm pissed, man. I just had talked to Miss Savage too. I told her we was getting our podcast together. She's gonna get ready to do a podcast on my network, our own show. We was getting all the format and stuff together, and I told her, last thing I told her when I talked to her, because I was on my way to Detroit to the castle to shoot the scene for my flick, and I told her to chill out. I said, y'all know y'all are targeting when y'all go down to the concert tonight. Then as soon as I'm on my highway back, I hear this, all the craziness is going on. And let me say this, man. Let me say this. Y'all ain't finna blame everything on Jason. Y'all not finna do that. Y'all can flip that narrative somewhere else. Another grown person cannot have another grown person do nothing they don't want to do. They can suggest, they can give advice, they can do all that, but they can't make nobody do nothing unless you put a gun to somebody. Then you talking about making something. When if I put a gun to you, bust him upside the head with a gun and crack it and say, hey, now do what I tell you to do. Okay, that's another story. As far as conversation wise, every grown person got their own choices and decisions to do what they want to do, man. I'm hearing all the chatter. Fuck y'all chatter, man. Y'all ain't finna blame that shit on my boy. You know what I'm saying? I felt the same way about Jason a month ago, though, when I was like, I'm gonna keep it real, when I was like, where the hell he been, where he come from? But then I got the backstory on him, and I started, we started hanging and got to know each other. And I know the backstory on him. He's a radical white boy that grew up with black people. You see him and Miss Savage's best friends type shit. You know what I'm saying? The white boy, he know everybody I know. I know a bunch of them. Everybody that really know me, I ain't talking about no damn Jon Snow. Everybody knows Big T, Terrence Hill, Big Baby. I know probably 90% of Flint. My era. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the young niggas, but I know a lot of them too, though. I know all beat your young niggas. But anyway, that's another story. She okay, S-Pac. She good. What's up, Jay? Jay, they ain't finna do it, Jay. They ain't finna blame you. They not. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, Jason. They ain't finna blame you on my watch, man. They ain't finna blame you on my watch, Jay. They not. Listen, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them think. Y'all can take that for what y'all want to. And for all the motherfuckers that's trying to put the narrative that Jason, we the people, the white boy narrative is his fault that all this going on. This for you motherfuckers.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy, see what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy!
It was all good. It was all good when Jason was entertaining y'all, going live, showing y'all all the stuff he was doing. It was all good and dandy then. But now when she go bad, huh? She go sour, y'all blame it on the white boy. A white boy filming another white boy whooping on a black girl. That's the narrative. Man, y'all kiss my motherfucker, you know what. Don't get mad at Jason because he know his shit, and they know if they fuck with him like that, they know what they gonna get handed to him. Simple the fuck is that? I hate they fucking over our black women like this, man. But do it, you know what I'm saying? Don't blame Jason. For real. Y'all always searching, looking for blame. Blame. Look at the motherfucker in the mirror. Y'all always searching for blame and false narratives and different narratives in y'all favor, man. Just face it. It ain't Jason's fault that we got a dysfunctional city council. Is it Jason's fault that Liddell Lewis was born? Is that y'all gonna blame it on Jason too, huh? Is it Jason's fault that our police department corrupt? Is it Jason's fault that our mayor's office corrupt? Is it Jason's fault that the fire department corrupt? Is it Jason's fault that they took our ARPA funds? Is it Jason's fault that the city got poison water? Is it Jason's fault that we ain't getting our lawsuit money? Man, get y'all ass home somewhere, man. Y'all sound dumb. I'm standing with Jay. I don't care. With Jason, Josh, the crew, Miss Alita Savage. I'm standing with the crew. 100%. Y'all ain't talking about nothing, man. Y'all ain't talking about nothing, man. Yeah, I think Grayson too. Great too. Spad. Think he a great person, man. He a good dude, man. That man that did stuff for me. Got everybody business ain't with everybody business. All our whole life ain't on Facebook or social media. He did things for me that he could have charged me for. You know what I'm saying? He a good dude, man. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm a good character. You know what the fuck I'm saying? I know shadiness, man. I'm from the streets. I know shadiness when I know shadiness, man. It don't take me but an hour to figure a motherfucker out. Give me be in the room for an hour with a motherfucker. I'm gonna damn near know your MO. That's just something God gave me, man. Y'all smash that like button. Violate it, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Violate it. Y'all look out, man. City of Lead, man. Hit that cash out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it be all fine and dandy with Jason. Jason be entertaining y'all going this places. He be everywhere. He don't just be in Flint. Go get shit done, man. That shit ain't free. That shit ain't cheap, brother. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't ask nobody for nothing. He put paperwork in, federal paperwork, all that, man. Support the platform, man. City of Lead, man. Support that, man. They always, I hate to say the word, y'all, because y'all mean a bunch of people. And you know what I'm saying? And some people ain't involved. So, but y'all know when I say y'all, I ain't talking about all y'all. Just know that. Um, oh, okay. Hold on, Jay. I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on. Hold on. Finish seeing the link, Jay. Oh man. All right, Jay, I sent the link, man. Um, yeah, y'all, that ain't finna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jason a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Every white person ain't bad, and every white person ain't bad, and every black person ain't bad. Just like every white person ain't good, and every black person ain't good, man. Come on, man. That's the reality of the world, man. That's the reality of this shit, man. Then they do all this on Juneteenth. I'm boycotting Juneteenth, man, because it really this shit really it's fried, man. This shit. They gonna do all this doing, you know what I'm saying, Juneteenth, man. They gonna mess with our queens and stuff like that, man. And then switching the narrative to a white man filming another white man whooping on a black woman. Man, if y'all don't get y'all ass on somewhere, man, with them narratives, man, them fake false narratives that try to make people look bad. Here go my boy right here.
What up?
Hold on, Jay. Let me get you set up. Hold on.
Oh, it says I'm
Set
in.
up. Hold on. Yeah, you in.
What
You in
up?
like playing. Hold on. I'm trying to get you set up. Hold on. You ain't like playing, baby.
That's today. All day. All day. I can't put them down. I'm obsessing again. You know, woke up my ADHD. I mean, I was pissed, but now I'm triple pissed. Josh is like me. I'm not going to front. If I go to, yeah, jail sucks. You know what I mean? You know what else sucks? Staying out in the fucking woods in a goddamn sleeping bag. That sucks. You know what I mean? So I look at it like, I've been through worse. I would kind of like to get in the old Genesee County Jail because they got that 23-hour lockdown, and that's a 8th Amendment violation, and I would love to write my own writ of habeas corpus.
Let me say this, Jay.
Yeah.
I told you.
I had that feeling too, dude. I agree with you.
Listen. I told you when we first hooked up. I told you how this Flint shit go. I told you, Jay, and I ain't lied to you yet.
No, and you blew my mind, dude. I literally, I'm not even going to front. You know, I'm an open book, and I just say it how it is. I thought you was over exaggerating this shit.
Nope.
Bro, you were under exaggerating this shit.
There it is. I didn't really. Right.
There was no reason for any arrest. She was walking out of the meeting. There was no reason for that arrest. Period. Even according to their council statutes and color of law and all the bullshit that I supersede anyway.
Hey, Jay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, but you know I keep it real with you, right? So I'm gonna tell you why y'all messed up, AJ. I'm gonna tell you where you messed up. When you went outside and they locked you out.
Yeah,
you should have walked away. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. I'm just saying.
You're close.
But guess what? No, I know you, and you wasn't gonna walk away. So you know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying?
I put myself in positions to violate tyrants, which used to just be judges and prosecutors. I like the legislator and, attorney general shit, but I never did it. So I can't claim I did it. I don't lie. Like there was somebody I was working with before and wanted me to lie to people and say that I filed federal lawsuits before and I know the path. I will never do that. If I ain't did it, you're going to know and everybody's going to know. And if you don't like it, that's how I feel about you. Literally, because you're a selfish POS. So anyway, I've never did a federal lawsuit before. I've just stood up for people's rights. Most of the time it's people in trouble and I'm just getting shit dropped and they're just happy to get it dropped. So they just want to run away anyway. You know what I mean? And that's how they continue to get away with it too. You know, like nobody holds them accountable. Well, I'm going to hold you accountable. You hold me accountable. Why don't I hold you accountable? Right? And I ain't talking with just some little stupid, federal lawsuits and such. You know what happens when you lose qualified immunity here, government people coming all the way from the mayor to the police to whoever? You know what happens when you lose your qualified immunity?
No, what happened? I'm sure you're going to tell me.
You now become we the people. So you're just a normal, average Joe person now. So, like, if I bump into you at the bar and decide to smash your dick nose fucking face right through your goddamn head, oh damn, I ain't supposed to cuss, my bad. Yeah, you see, I'm getting that.
You getting better. You getting better. Go ahead, Jay.
But yeah, I can do that. You know what I mean? That's just a simple assault charge now, not assault on an officer and all the other stuff, as if it makes you better.
Hey,
all
Jay,
that goes away.
Hey, Jay, one of the people in the chat want to know, Phoenicia Simone Smith want to know, what are the charges for Josh and
Listen,
Selena?
I got it recorded because I do host shit like that to them. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret now, just because I'm pretty sure they figured it out on me now anyway, because it's been some years and I've cracked some heads with it. But here's the type BS I do. I know that neither one of these two people will care about their full names out there because their full names are out there anyway, which is Josh and Shalita. So check this out.
The Genesee County Sheriff. If this is an emergency,
I recorded it. Whoa. God dang it. Fucking pieces.
Up and dial 911. For all other inquiries, please listen carefully to the following options. For general facility information, press 1. For inmate information, please search for inmate-specific information. Press 2. Look up an inmate by birthday.
Can you guys hear that clear? Hello?
Yeah. It's clear. It's crystal clear.
All right, I'm going to roll it again.
Okay. What you say, Clyde? Bro, you see what they did to me? They are going to try to Trump. Oh, no, I didn't know, Clyde. Call me, man.
The inmate's name is Shaka Jimmy Savage. Press 1 to confirm. Press Shalita Jimmy Savage is in custody. The case number is fresh. The bond amount for this charge is not available. The bond type is no bond. The court for this charge is 67 5th District. Not available. Not available. All bond information and charges listed are subject to change without notice. Thank you.
Now we'll do Josh's.
Bond payment, press 2. For information on how to post an inmate bail, press 3. For information on adding money on an inmate's commissary account,
Oh, fuck.
press 4.
I hit
Press
the wrong
0
button
to
there.
go to the main menu.
There we go.
To search for inmate-specific information, press 1. To look up an inmate by birthday, press 1. To look up by name, press 2. Please enter the inmate. The inmate's name is Joshua Thomas Bogus. Press 1 to confirm. Press 2 to look up a Joshua Thomas Bogus is in custody. The case number is fresh. The bond amount for this charge is not available. The bond type is no bond. The court for this charge is 67 5th District. Not available. All bond information and charges listed are subject to change without notice. Thank you.
I've obviously helped a lot of people and dealt with this quite often. I don't know if this is some Juneteenth BS or this is some straight BS, because everything's closed right now. But even on a weekend, You know what I mean? You get charged, you'll know what your charges are and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like Matt got released.
Hey, Jay, let me say this right quick. Mark Hutchinson just said, listen to what he just said. He was talking to Michael Clack. He said, hey, Clack, it sounds like a joke, but it's not. Flint is Mississippi in 1950. You are under attack by your own black mayor.
Yes. Bravo to that guy.
Yeah.
Literally, I couldn't have said it better myself. Whoa.
That's why I had to read it to you. That's why I had to read it right quick.
You got me so fired up and I dropped my phone.
Yep. Good
yeah,
shit.
Dude, it is. It's Mississippi burning. It really is.
Good shit, Mark. Good shit. I'm
boycotting
doing 10, man.
Hey, guess what? Guess what, Neely? Since you're the white sheriff on Mississippi burning, guess who I am? I'm the white cop without the glasses that's teamed up with the liberal dude. You know, the one that starts smashing fingers and cutting people and all that?
You talking about what's his name? Hey, what's his real name?
I don't know, but the rugged-looking white dude.
He be in all the Laker gangs. He a good actor. That role was dope. Well, he was whooping. Yeah, he was going against the grain in the 50s.
Yeah, but doing it savage style. You know, there's two ways we can do this. You know, this country was founded, the birth of the Marine Corps was 100% rebellion against all rules of engagement, all everything, whiskey, violence, and weapons. That's why we're free. Do we need to go back to that?
But I want you to address this, Jay.
What's up?
Well, I blame Jason.
I don't even understand it. What the hell can you even blame me for? Like, I don't get it.
Because they searching, they reaching, they ain't got nothing. Hey, look, I guess it was your fault Liddell was born. I guess it was your fault that we got a dysfunctional city council. I guess it's your fault we got a corrupt mayor. I guess it's your fault we got a corrupt chief of police. I guess all that's your fault, Jason. Fuck out of here.
Sounds about par for the course.
That sounds about searching for excuses.
Racist people are going to be racist. There's people, that's what I tell Jed. I need you to learn this better than me. There's black folks that's only going to vibe with you because you're black, and they're not going to vibe with me because I'm white.
Hey, there you go, Kwana. Jack Nicholson. That's his name. Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson at Mississippi Burning?
Yeah, that was Jack. That was Jack.
What?
Yeah, that was young Jack. Yeah.
No way.
Man, that's Jack Nicholson, man. The one to be at the Lakers games. That's him. That's him. Thanks, Kawana. That's him. I couldn't think of his name. That's him. Yep. Hey, Kawana, how you like that memoir, Kawana? Give it to me straight. Is it on point? Was the memoir on point? Talk to me. Yeah, Jay, but hey, you know what, Jay? Guess what? This is how I feel about it, right? They say, tell Jason to tone it down. Tell Jason. No. It sound like some brides, man. Pull your skirt down, B.
Yeah, no, you don't tone it down. Listen, I almost even regret the budget toning it down. I'm not really pleased with, but I didn't know everything either.
But let me say this right quick, Jay.
Yeah.
Did they tone it down when they gave us bottles of water? Did they tone it down when they poisoned the whole city? Did they tone us down when they took all our ARPA funds? Come on, man. Tone what down, man? Tone it up. Man, this ain't, man. Come on with that. With y'all, because y'all sitting around with y'all hands, like I said before, with y'all hands in y'all pocket, like y'all mama's oldest brother, old Uncle Fester, come over and give you a lecture with his hands in his pocket. Then y'all got some people like Jedediah Brown and Jason D4 come through this motherfucker and take shit up, and y'all don't know what the fuck to do. Y'all all fucked up because you kicking in the front door and Jed kicking in the back door, or vice versa, whatever. How you
and no hesitation.
You know what I'm saying? So now they got their panties all in the bunch. Now they got their panties all in the bunch.
But
Man,
real
you
shit,
can't
bro.
go somewhere, man.
Bro, real shit. I gotta bow down. I live just outside of Flint. I talk to Shalita and a few other of my homeboys on a daily. She's kind of the only female from Flint I'd talk to like that. But that's just because she's like a sister, you know what I mean? But
Right.
anyway,
But hold on,
you don't
right
talk
quick, Jay.
about
Hold on, freeze it right quick, Jay. Freeze it. That right there should show they dumb ass that how tight you and Shalita is, that y'all fucking grew up together, and then how you grew up with if you man, listen, that you've been around black people your whole life, man. That's my point.
all types of black folks. The guy I talk trash about all the time, but he's one of my real good friends.
Like I just told the people before you came on, you know, I know I'm an old street nigga, Jay. I know 90% of Flint. I said Jay know just as many people as me. He know everybody I know. Jay know. Get y'all ass on somewhere, man. And I know a lot of people. Hey Jay, I know a lot of people in Flint, man.
Yeah, you know some OGs though. You know some OGs, and you knew some that didn't even like me because I was white.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying. You know, I know the Don Dallas. But my point is this though.
I don't know if you realize it, John, but you're kind of a colonel yourself,
man. Come on, man. You grew up around black people. You got black friends, a bunch of them. You and Shalita call each other brother and sister, man. Use y'all head. Y'all are some dummies, man.
If you heard what me and Shalita really call each other.
Right. I mean, you know, but that's another story. But
her favorite thing to me is you know the food Cracker Jack? Like the little that's what she calls me.
Yeah, she called you a Cracker Jack.
No, her little Cracker Jack.
Yeah, you could talk like that when you know what I'm saying. I had a homeboy. I grew up with Johnny Block. I thought Johnny Block was black. That's how you know what I'm saying. You know, you know some stuff. You know, you allow your man. You can say to him certain things, and he can say certain things to you. But you can't say that to everybody. But it's you can say it to. Because y'all learn like that. Y'all growing up, you know what I mean? So, but I understand what's going on, but all I'm saying, I ain't finna stand around and let them blame shit on you when all this, you just came into this fight to help us, man. Now,
bro, I didn't even know that was a fight.
Now they searching for blame. You know what I'm saying?
You understand,
y'all gotta blame somebody. Why y'all look in the mirror?
Yeah,
blame that. Blame that.
If you would have been down here screaming, it wouldn't have took Jedediah, and I'd have heard about this years ago, and shit would have got real. I wasn't as good as I am now. Years ago, you learn as you go. I'm only going to get better.
Listen, Jason, everything happens for a reason. God put people in different seasons, man.
Yeah.
Now, anybody religious, everybody know that believe in God and vouch for this. You be putting your season wasn't 2 years ago. Your season wasn't when Inmate was alive. That wasn't Jedediah's season either for Flint. Y'all season is now. That's how I go. You know what I mean? That's how I go, man. That's just how it is. It would have been lovely if we could have had Jedediah Brown, Eric Mays, and Jason before all in the same battlefield. That would have been great. But it did. It ain't. That's just the law of the world. That's our law of life. That's how God intended it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? God don't make no mistakes. God don't make no mistakes.
Facts, though. And it's crazy, dude. The haters are just gonna hate. I got involved and helped this. Listen to this story, you guys. I'm gonna tell you a little story. We're gonna go on some Easy E trip because that is my favorite rapper from back in the day. So I'm gonna break it down and tell you a little story straight out the box from the hater category. Anyway, I get a call from this dude who started to teach me the Constitution. And then God blessed me with Lewis Ewing.
I got you, Kwan. Don't worry about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Yeah.
And Lewis is something serious. He's before any Googles. Like that boy is a bad SOB. Constitution-wise, I ain't fit to tie his shoes. Like for real. Right. And it is what it is. But the guy's did it 50 years and he's obsessed over it like a psycho. Look at me in 4. Get it? So anyway, God bless me with him. I had my nerds hunt him down when I heard his name because he was trying to put this shit against Governor Gretchen Whitmer. And that's back when I had money. You know, I was just flipping and stuff like that. So I got a hold of Lewis, and he's been fighting this fight. So he didn't have a lot of money. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I got the whole state of Michigan for you. I work in the offices. You know, if you don't know, I did real estate, account executive work, loan officer. Anyhow, I'm like, yeah, dude, at that time I was a realtor, and I was like, dude, we can just take that right to the office. You know what I mean? Bang out 1,000 of them. So I'm going all over the state, handing this stuff out, you know, and it's crazy. But anyway, back to the topic, wasn't Lewis. I get sidetracked. I just had to build the credibility. Dale.
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
What's up? Who's this?
Say this Sagewood. That's my son. He wanted to say what's up to you.
Sups.
That's Sagewood. Man, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, but listen to this, dude. Listen how crazy this is. So anyway, I start learning the Constitution from this other dude because a lot of the other stuff, when I'm doing, you can tell me something, but I'm going to go check it. I'm not a big Reagan fan, but I love how he said, I trust, but I verify. You know, and I thought, man, that's legit. You're just lazy if you don't, you know? So when people tell me stuff, I'm going to go look it up. We live in the information age now, man. Do a little bit of research, you know? So, anyhow, some of his Constitution arguments were kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Then he started this, you know, no laws apply to me and only 10 square miles or something of DC. And I'm like, this shit is ignorant. I'm not understanding how you're even comprehending this, you know? So I distanced myself from him. I started learning from Lewis, and, you know, a couple years later, I stayed in contact with him, and ain't like I hate the guy. You know, we just had different views on things. Well, anyway, he can't believe that I actually got a certified copy of a judge's oath of office because he's been trying to do it for years. Yeah, dude, because you're an idiot. You know, you do stuff stupid. And, I got help. The very first one, I got a picture of it. I'll send it to you, John. I had the magistrate lady, like one of the head judge ladies or whatever in the 7th district in the vital records division, hold it up and let me take a picture of her in her robe for the receipt. And I didn't do it by being mean, but I definitely asserted my rights. You know what I mean? There's a way to do stuff. But anyway, now he wants me to get an oath for this other guy. And I'm like, no, do it your way. You always talk shit about me and all this other stuff. You have at it, bud. So I ignored it for a week or two. And then this guy's battling for his kid, you know, who's needing this oath and all this other stuff. And I break. I got a big heart. You know, it's just, it is what it is. I can't stand family separated. And, you know, I've helped a hell of a lot of people in that stuff. And anyway, you know, we get his oath, and you know, me and him develop a little decent friendship. You know, we go to court together for, you know, a few months or something like that, you know, maybe 6. I don't keep track that well. And, you know, we're kind of cool. We're hanging out, whatever, going to his house, you know, type shit. And then my rear end on my truck goes out, and I meet Rox. You know, when I'm helping people, he's with me. But me and Rox start talking, and what she's dealing with is a real estate matter. They're guilty as sin by their own color of law. That's Josh's old lady. So I got her phone number. Then she tells me about her husband and said me and him are going to be best friends. And I was his best friend before I met him. But anyway, they got a truck that was like a junker. The only thing good in it was the rear end that I needed. This rear end's only like 3 or 4 years specific. It's hard to find. It was like a blessing from God. Man, this dude got mad as hell that I was getting blessed like this. Right. And then he was wanting me to lie to these people and tell them that I've already filled out, you know, that don't necessarily tell them that we've filled it out, but don't say we have it, yada, yada. Bro, lying's lying. I'm not playing the white lie game, trying to fake it till you make it. That's not how I roll. I've never did good at that. I'm an open book and I say what it is. I'm not going to tell somebody I did a federal case if I haven't and then can ruin something, mess something up. I'm not going to do it. Right. You know, I'm just not. It's bullshit. You know, so me and him had a big falling out over it. Now, we didn't talk for a good month or so, and he's so smart and this and that, rah, your ways are dumb, and I have different ways. And he even told Dustin on a post, I have different methods to do it. I bet you do, and they ain't worked out good yet. Because I know how they've worked out for other people that your idiot mentors helped. I've watched it. I've watched a lady lose a year of free payments on her house because of this idiot and 2 pieces of paper. You know what I mean? So I will never suggest or recommend or any of that. Then he starts.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Then he starts trying to, now all of a sudden that Jedediah blew me up and I had no idea about any of this. That's the sad part. Jedediah is a godsend, man. I didn't know none of this was going on. I talked to all these people in Flint on a regular. They've just accepted the water basically, and it is what it is. Nobody even brings it up.
Hey, Jay, hold on, right there. Freeze. What you just said, keyword. You right under our nose. Mount Morris is a skip and a rock a throw away from Beecher, which is right around the corner.
It's right next to it. It neighbors.
Right. Hold on, I'm trying to get a point here. So you ain't know nothing about this because we the most sellingest city in the world, man. You know what I mean? Like you say, we accepted it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. How they programmed us to accept they bull crap, man.
And they've weaponized law enforcement like some modern day Mississippi burning shit, where a lot of people got felons for shit they didn't have and stuff like that. So they don't want to show up. They're scared.
Hey, Jay, this reminds me more of Rosewood. Yeah, I told you, probably pull that movie up today. Rosewood, man. This will remind me of Rosewood. Flint remind me of Rosewood, man. Where they took them black people's town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you.
I looked up a couple snippets of it. To me, it was a residential version of the Black Wall Street.
Yeah, there you go. It was more of that going towards that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you a lot of it. Like this little Flint's corrupt. I got news for you. It's not just Flint. And I follow all my entertainment is auditors and people who start shit with cops and things of that nature and courts and judges, dude, like Lane Bryant. He is a trip. I think, I say his name wrong. I don't have it memorized, but dude, he shows up to court with a t-shirt on who has the prosecutor's face on it that he's going against. And then he calls himself a constitutional proctologist. That's a ass rape you doctor, you know?
Hey Jay, Shantae Murchison say it reminds me of they clone Tyrone. I don't know if you watched that movie, they clone Tyrone, but she right. That's another one. Pull that up too, Jay. That's a more modern movie. They clone Tyrone, and man, people getting tired, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've been tired though, but
it gets exhausting fighting it, and they use federal funds and stuff like that, you know, and I'm not pleased with everything Trump's doing, man. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very pleased with what's going on in the courts.
Me neither. I don't, you know, I mean, just because, you know, I ain't going to lie, I voted for him, but I don't agree with everything he does. You know what I'm saying? I agree with a lot of stuff he does, but I don't agree with everything he does.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
but nobody's perfect.
It's simple. Right. Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I mean?
But what these liberals, people can talk shit all they want about these liberals. Like, I get it. They, you know, a lot of the shit they bitch about stupid, but this hit me in the heart, hit me in the feelers. If you're only going after gangbangers, President Trump, why are you using the Labor Department to find people? Places, you know, got a bunch of illegal workers. And you're coming in and arresting people who's been here, you know, 3 to 5 years and never had a problem. I don't dig that. And without due process, you're violating my Constitution. Now I'm double pissed. That's what got me to meet Jedediah. I didn't hear anything about him. Somebody said that he was a activist, so I figured he was some podunk auditor. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And I was triggered. I was like, is this God giving me? This is really what I felt in my heart, too. So I get mad off rip when somebody's rights are violated. But if you're somebody fighting for the cause, oh, my God, I'm irate like a cop who their partner got shot. I'm pissed like that. You know what I mean? At that point, because that's how I feel. You just shot my partner. You just locked up my partner, even though I don't know him. He's in, you know what I mean? He's bringing awareness, you know, he's doing something better than talking about sports in the Roman circus.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, Jay. I don't know. He done froze up. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Jay froze up. He'll be back in a second. Hold on. Let me play Miss Beverly Biggs commercial. Um, hey, that's another thing, y'all. That LaShawn chick, she the most dangerous write-in that Flint ever had because it was too close. It was like what 2 or 3 votes difference between all 3 candidates. Now you got her with the right coming back in, which is dangerous. It's dangerous, man. Just gonna put it like that.
Flint has suffered long enough. Corruption, cronyism, and backdoor deals have robbed this city of its future. But one woman stood up and made history. Beverly Biggs Levy, the only African-American woman in Michigan to recall not 1, but 2 corrupt city council members. A mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and lifelong Flint resident with over 60 years of commitment to this city. Beverly doesn't talk politics, she lives service. She fights for seniors. She demands answers about missing ARPA and water crisis funds. And she's suing to stop the illegal cancellation of your election because your voice matters. Mentored by the late Eric Mays, she carries his torch to expose fraud, fight for justice, and put the people of Flint first. On August 5th, 2025, vote for the only candidate who's already cleaned house. Vote Beverly Biggs Levy. Paid for by the committee to elect Beverly Biggs Levy and Nella Biggs Keys, treasurer.
Come on, Star Wars. Come on, y'all. Like I was saying before, LaShawn, she dangerous, man, as a write-in. She potentially can win. Hold on, here go Jay right here.
Yeah,
Jay,
I think my internet got kicked off because my phone was dying.
Wi-Fi, man. You got that bootleg Wi-Fi, man. Where you at?
No, I think it was because my phone was dying. Once I plugged it in, it all picked back. But yeah, it kicked me. It said no internet access. I was on like 2% or something.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was your battery pick up.
Yeah, we're plugged in now though. We're good to go.
Right. So what else? What you want to tell the people, Jay? We got about 50 people on here. Y'all hit that like, hit that violate that like button, man.
Listen.
Send y'all boys super chat or something, man. Donate to the platform, City of Lead. Y'all see it? Hashtag City $ City of Lead, man. Jay, what you gotta say to the people, man? You got a crowd.
Listen, I need help. We need organization. We need people to step forward. Not everybody's got to run out here and everything they tell you, you do the direct opposite when it's on an unlawful order, getting tongue tied. You know what I mean? Not everybody's cut to do that. You know what I mean? Like I got I can't say what relation he is to me because he probably wouldn't even like that, but he's a very intelligent guy. Like his job was to deal with nothing but intelligence, similar to like a professor, principal, something like that. And anyway, he'd be an animal in the back scenes, but he tells me all the time, he's like, you're nuts. I would never do that stuff. You're crazy. You know what I mean? Councilman Dennis said he thought I was batshit crazy before too.
Hey, hold on, Jay. Let me address something right quick. No, Tasha Lynn, I see you said her star loser ass gonna split the votes by design. Right, she gonna split the votes, but she could possibly win too, though. See, usually Tasha Lynn, when you got a write-in, they normally ain't got a snowball chance in hell. But guess what? She do, because it was like, I think 3 or 4 from the top vote getter to the end to the bottom. Besides Bum Jones, he only got 21 votes, but everybody else, the top 3 was LaShawn, AC Dumas, and Miss Beverly Biggs, and it was like all of them had 160 plus votes. So just imagine if 3 of them votes change their mind and say we're gonna vote for LaShawn this time. She can win. So she dangerous. I'm trying to tell y'all better wake up. Third Ward got to come out in drones. You know what, Jason?
I agree, dude, because she was convincing me. I'm not going
Right.
to front, but with the minute she said she's running for third ward, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I don't know none of the wards. I don't even know what ward Tanya is. I know her as Tanya. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then
Right,
somebody
right.
said, that's Miss Bev's ward. I'm like, nope, you're done. Over it. Don't even want to talk no more. Like, I like Maurice, but I don't want to replace any of the good ones. I want to move Maurice somewhere else.
Maurice ain't going nowhere else but the second. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
You gotta look at the dynamics of it, Jay. It's gotta be, you know what I mean? It's the dynamics of it, man. You can't just, like, I was laughing at you when you said, well, we'll move 112 to the second war.
Yeah.
You'll be wasting your time and your money, because the second war ain't gonna vote for them. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say that?
I'll tell you off camera. I gotta tell you more dynamics, more backstories, man. It's a backstory. You know what I mean? And,
I wish people would just get over it. You know how hard it is to find people like Carter and him and Tanya? Dude, like, look at me when I was doing the little audit shit with Matt, which is, you know, that's more his forte than mine. Didn't you see when I seen, like, the good people? I was like, holy shit! Oh my God! You know what I mean? Like,
David W. Bergerson say, Jason, I'll help you out. Yeah, we need all the help we can get, man. Inbox Jon Snow Entertainment, man. You'll get hold of me or Jason, either one of us.
Yeah, because John gave me full access to his platform. I can just jump in. Sometimes I respond, like when I'm tired and just got high to go to bed, and I'll think I'm me and I'm John.
Sometimes I respond, sometimes Jason respond. We team. We're a team on responding.
Right.
But
But I try to let people know it's me, not you.
This coming from me though, right?
Yeah.
This ain't got nothing to do with Jason. Jason ain't say none of this, right? So, like I say, this is just how I feel, man. Jason do a lot of stuff for the city of Flint, man. In the short time that he been around us, he been pushing paperwork, and he been pushing the envelope. He been down there pressing their ass, the city council, all that count, man. And Jason, he be all over, man. He be all at the commissioner meetings. He be all Money Town. All that affect us. He be all down in Detroit. He be all down in Detroit at that, you know, they gonna dump all this doo-doo water on us real soon. And
right. And that's
Jason
what I've
on
been
top
wanting
of
to do is
all I'm saying is support the platform, y'all. This real, man. We ain't you know what I'm saying? Just support. We any way you can. Moral support, financial support, whatever kind of physical support, whatever y'all got for us, we need it.
Yeah, paperwork in the back. Maybe you're an aggressive type person. If I was hearing this, if I myself was hearing this and didn't know any of my rights or anything, kind of like I was before COVID, I didn't know really shit besides the Second Amendment, and I'll blow your shit loose. That was it. You know what I mean? Before COVID. So if I would have heard something like this then, and they would have been like, you know, yeah, you could come right out and learn right with us, yada, yada, yada. We'll send you literature. We'll do all this for free. I'd have been like, oh my God, am I so in? Oh, am I in? Oh, let's go. Did we just become best friends? I think we did.
Y'all violate that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Support
but
the platform.
But it's we the people. It's we the people together, you know?
Yeah, we together. It's we the people. Right.
And I think we need, I'm different than Alex Jones. I agree with him on a lot of stuff, but he thinks that we shouldn't be trying to assemble because they're trying to, you know, have some terrible shit happen at an event. They caught 3 or 4 people with guns and bombs and BS on them. You know what I mean? But they caught them because the Patriots were out. Even though we don't agree with what you liberals are saying, but we did learn about the Labor Department, and that's not good. You know what I mean? You woke up some folks. But anyway, we weren't going to let you, even though we don't agree with these liberals, let's be real. A lot of them are sissies who can't fight. Not all, but a lot. You know what I mean? And I always stick up for the innocent anyway. So we're not going to let you paid rioters come in here and kind of beat these people around and then get them to join you and this and that. The dogs are coming out in drones now, and they're uniting, and it's getting wonderful. And I didn't know I had such a biker following on TikTok as I did. That's pretty sweet, you know. And that's just me following people that, you know, are like-minded. And a lot of the bikers are talking shit about the racist stuff. You know, like they just had some guy making racist comments on some page, and come to find out he's a punk ass diddler. So they started getting on him like, oh yeah, what happened? You know what I mean? You get put out the group for diddling kids, you know, and they start in. But
Jason, so basically, they starting to unify the people by default, by mistake. You got the bikers and the Muslims coming together. Oh my God!
You guys see them posts I posted where that guy, remember, like that dude that showed up to the meeting wearing that hooded all mask and all that? Those are them paid rioters, provocateurs, and they're political. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that was Liddell, maybe the mayor, who knows? You know what I mean? But they're usually political. And they are the ones that provocateur stuff. So listen, these biker dudes that got up there, and all you heard, these are 1%ers. The movie with Tim Allen and Martin Lawrence, Wild Hogs, these are the guys trying to kill Tim and Al. Anyway, they walked up to him. I posted the videos on my Facebook and some other stuff. I don't know if I tagged you in it or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But anyway, these big ass 1%ers, that's what you call them. These are the savages. They walk right up to his ass. Take your mask off. My man, what are you? Boom, no more talking. Man, they put the boots to his ass. You know what I mean? And then the guy video, and it's him. Bro, he's probably got 4 felonies and on the run right now. Anyway, you think he cares about some facial recognition? These dudes live off grid. They're animals. They're white, so I can't say I'm saying that the racist animal. You know what I mean? But it's like, for real. Like, they're like, I call myself an animal. I live off grid. I've, did that before. It ain't fun, but we can do it.
Right.
But yeah, they blew his noodles loose and drug him. Then I just seen another video of some martial artist walked up to a dude, told him to take his mask off. And the dude that's what they tried to do. What do you mean? Instead of just pulling it down. Yep. So he blew him in his face just to set him up to raise his hands like this, put the toe of his freaking shoe straight in his solar plexus, dropped him right on the ground. Oh, that's pain like you ain't never felt. You ain't never felt that.
Hey,
I felt
Jay,
the baby version. He got whacked by it.
Hey, Jay, them foils ain't cheap, is it?
Huh?
I said them foils there are not cheap. Them foils. The foils.
Some of them are free. That's where I need help too. If you guys got bridge cards and low income, we can get fee waivers. I don't have that at the moment. I probably can qualify now, literally, but to have it right now at the moment, yeah, just like file fees. You want to file an appellate thing, some of that stuff, like a landlord-tenant deal, they try to hit the tenant who can't pay rent anyway with some $200 fee. Not, you know what I mean? Not even knowing you can just get a fee waiver if you got a bridge card, Medicaid, any of that stuff. This is sick. The Fed, if you file pro se, there's a strong chance, they don't guarantee it, but you can get a fee waiver. Oh, so basically, if they see your stuff and it's legit, they're going to get a fee waiver. That's sweet. But otherwise, that's $500 per case to start.
Well, exactly. So,
and I am getting to the point where I don't even have time to do this, let alone work too. And I'm not a beggar, but at the same time, man, do you know what I heard that was yesterday that happened that was more disturbing to me? And I love Shalita like a sister. And, I've met Josh for, probably a good 6-8 months now. And I do got mad love for him, but I've known her for years. You know what I mean? Plus, she's a female. That makes it double triggering. Even though she's a big chick, she's a fucking female.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. The woman beater shit don't sit well with me. And then you had that cop blocking me right then. But anyway,
Yeah,
I gotta stay on track because I keep getting sidetracked on everything, man. I'm tripping. But
yeah, he definitely was blocking. He ain't want you to get that.
oh, he chest bumped me. He chest bumped me. You can see it. He knocked my phone back into me that I was holding.
Right.
I got a video I didn't send you because I had this one too.
Okay.
Just, you know, to roll on dubs and have Matt told me you want to have B-roll footage. That's why he wears his body cam.
Right.
I'm about to get one of them too, probably. Get some chest cam like the cops wear or something.
Nicole,
I want a hid one though, because they act different.
Nicole Dickinson say the Salita was unconscious for a few seconds. Well, what she said seemed like she had a concussion. That's what Nicole Dickinson said.
Well, she went to the hospital. She went to Hurley.
Right.
The Genesee County Jail wouldn't take her. You know why, though? Because she said she's on that Americans with Disabilities Act and yada, yada, yada. And the county jail said,
yeah, they got the right. Yeah, they got the right to deny entry, physical or mental. Yeah, the county. Yeah, they got that. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can deny you. It's rare though. It's rare. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Never had it happen before. I thought they were playing fuck games.
Yeah, I didn't seen it happen before. It's rare.
Yeah, I was 2 inches from ending my live and then just openly calling a few folks that get mad about me openly calling them that's gonna throw their phone afterward. That's where I was at with it. If you was running around on some bullshit, you think you're fucking exempt? I got motherfuckers that want to do that shit, that I stop it. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, these what I call my freak show squad, man, for the most part, they listen to me. It's hard though, man, when you you got animals like Josh, you know what I mean? I told him to, you know what I mean, keep it calm and stuff, but listen to this. We're over in the this is what's more disturbing than all that, man. We're over in the county commissioners meeting, which is Genesee County officials, David Layton, head prosecutor. You know what I mean? Josh goes up there and delivers his F-bombs after I even told him, you know, to at least, you know, keep it chill for the first day. I want to see what they're talking about. I don't want them to cancel it. I don't want them to give them, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to give them an excuse to act like Liddell and them and shut the meeting down because no public ever comes to these, you know? And, of course, Josh gets up there and he's calm for the first 30 seconds and then dropping F-bombs and, you know, he's mad. They're trying to take his livelihood. They've bankrupted this dude who used to make pretty good money. You know what I mean? So he yells up at him, drops some F-bombs. Shalita did too. I recorded it. It was live on your deal. I just, you know, stopped it. So we had 2 separate videos for county commissioners and Flint Council. Well, the Flint Council went into a secret meeting for so long, and that's what allowed us to go to that other meeting. Well, listen to this.
Yeah, they went in a closed session.
Listen to this. You ready for this?
Yeah.
They were talking, look at the Genesee County Health Department. You guys want to do something, I need you to do this. Go there and screenshot their stuff talking about mass vaccination, quarantines, all that shit, talking about it again. Because they were openly talking about it at their meeting. And we know that the little Ann Arbor leak was some fungus, and now they're talking about some stupid strep throats COVID-2 that Josh pulled up before he got arrested at the council meeting. So we got them talking about that. I was livid right then. I was doing everything to control myself. I wanted to get up and be like, you want a fucking gunfight? Because I'm promising you, you come to mine on some mass vaccination, you better send SWAT first. And SWAT better be ready to go for a few of you. That's where I'm at with it. I'm ready to die for it. If I'm going out in a blaze of glory, you can go out with me. What is that? What did Bone say? I'm heartless, so tell the popos to come and get me. But let them know I've got the mob people riding with me. Yeah, facts. And anyway, then they start talking about training on the poison water. That's not even built yet and pumped in yet. These plants aren't even up and running yet. but they're having training for I call it PFAS, but it's PFAS.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Hey, let me
they
see
said
something.
it right in their meeting, and I got it recorded on your phone, and I would
Hey, let me
whisper
see.
in it, but
Let me see
everybody
if this.
rolled into that one because there's only 2 people and then 1 people.
Hold on, Jay. Let me see if this clip of Justin right quick. Hold on. Let me see something.
Badge number. And a name and a badge number. Badge number. Badge number. Are you fucking threatening her? Are you threatening her? This is a public building, faggot. What's your name and your badge number? Name, badge number. Name behind you. I want a name and a badge number. I'm in the city of Flint. I'm a resident. I pay my taxes, which pays your fucking paycheck, bitch. What is your name and your fucking badge number? I want a name and a badge number. I got federal lawsuits filed. You're gonna be in it. Name and badge number. I want your name and your badge number for my federal fucking lawsuit. It's in the Eastern Michigan Court. Where's your name and your badge number? No, you are bound to give me your name and badge number, motherfucker. You're right here. 80,000 people watching you. Where's your name and your fucking badge number?
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Come on.
Unlawful arrest, police brutality, 8th Amendment violation, cruel and unusual punishment, unlawful arrest and unlawful incarceration, 4th Amendment violation, 1st Amendment violation, 5 times. I got you. Don't even worry about it. You have a writ of habeas corpus. You already know the game, bud. We're already in federal court.
Yep.
Derelict of duty.
Illegally arresting me.
Against their policy. Against their policies.
My bad.
Hey, 8th Amendment! 8th Amendment! 8th Amendment! 8th Amendment! Look at the police brutality! Look at the police brutality! Look at the police brutality! Yeah, dude. I just switched to the Wi-Fi here. I don't know why my phone, it just keeps going. No, I got Verizon. I don't know why it keeps telling me no connection. It's all right. I got nerds.
Hey, shout out to Josh, man. Me and Josh, I hang out with Josh any day, man. Josh, man. But see, this is my whole point, right? So now, this is how I look at it, Jay. I look at shit outside the box. So I took it like this. Josh had to sacrifice to go to jail to satisfy these Flint residents that now you could say they arrested the white boy. They ain't just arresting black people. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it, man. He had to take a bite. He had to take it right. But what I'm saying, he had to take the bite the bullet to prove to these people that he one of us. So he got to get locked up. The white boy had to get locked up by the other white boys to prove that they ain't only just locking up niggas. I'm sorry, but I had to say it like that.
Oh, no. Tyrants don't see skin color. Tyrants see orders. They think their job is to do nothing but follow orders that these fucking tyrants give them. Because I know part way they're training. I'm not completely a cop, you know what I mean? But I've looked at their stuff and I think their training's fucking pathetic. Oh, damn, I'm not supposed to cuss. Anyway, I think their training is so pathetic. I got a buddy who's a cop in Texas. You guys should actually check his podcast out. He might end up being one of the cops you like. Me and him argue all the time. I don't know if he's got me banned right now or not. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've known him forever and we're friends. So I trigger him and I act like I'm dumber than what I am. I'll say some stupid sovereign stuff like, 10 square miles just to trigger him. But he's got a podcast called.
Go ahead, Jeff.
He's got a podcast called 2 Cops, 1 Donut. And he highlights the good and the bad. He's funny, dude. Eric's a good guy. He's a real good-hearted guy. But he highlights the good and the bad. You know what I mean? So you'll see a clip in there where some cop will wig out on somebody and he'll go, who's this effing sergeant? Like, do you not understand de-escalate? Do you not? Your training is trash. If you were on my squad, you would be literally placed on leave right now, unpaid for a week. And if you act stupid again, I would just can you. I don't need you around me. I don't need your headaches. I want my retirement.
Hey, Jay, Keisha Denise say Jason needs to get the people together. Him and hold up, I can't read this. Him and hold up. Man, they got this section all fucked up. Hold on. Jason needs to get people together. Him, Josh, can't help. They are white, but they exploit the differences. Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do, man.
I'm with that 100% right there.
It's deeper than that. I want the Spanish Cobras and the freaking Vice Lords and the Crips and the Bloods to call a truce and join us, along with the Hell's Angels and Devil's Disciples and the real lunatics. That's what needs to happen. We need to show these bitches, dude, that you don't run shit. But I'm not going to fight cops when I'm on the losing end. Well, I'm not going to go after government when I'm outnumbered 50-1.
Hey, Jason, Uncle Carl voice, what we ain't going to do, Uncle Carl, what we ain't going to do is we ain't going to blame Jason. I don't care what they say. That's what Uncle Carl said. He said, what they ain't going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but me and Uncle Carl need a on Facebook only, right? Where we don't got to worry about nothing. Just me and Carl and you, maybe Maurice. You know what I mean? And I mean the actual Maurice right now, not
which Maurice you talking about? Huh? You talking about Mr. Davis? Maurice Davis?
Yes, Maurice Davis. I can never remember his last name. I'm talking about him, you know what I mean? And the former council guy. It's the good council people too.
Hey, we were supposed to do Selena debut her podcast today too. We had already put the format together. We had talked about it. Oh,
well, that's going to cost them.
Yeah, that's going to cost them.
That's going to cost them bad, man. Because now we're playing the game of we don't know if this would have been her break in life and went viral. Because today's conditions are different than tomorrow's and the rest of the life.
Correct.
Oh, I know how to hit them. I just feel bad when I do it, you know?
Shit, don't feel bad. They don't feel bad when they
I'm
hit
not
you.
No more, dude. I'm triggered. They got me triggered. I'm like a blue-haired lib in the middle of a Trump rally right now. Triggered's an understatement.
Hey, we're gonna get some t-shirts, Jay. We're gonna put blame it on Jason.
Right. Legit.
Hey, look,
I'll take it.
We're gonna have a picture. Look, we're gonna have a picture of City Hall on there, and then we're gonna have you and Josh on there with y'all fingers up, and it gonna say blame it on Jason.
Right.
Shit. Well,
I just hope to Christ. I hope I don't get the full body cam from these cops. I hope they delete parts of it and turn it off and didn't have it on when this was going. And I pray to God that happens, because then I can prosecute.
Right.
You can prosecute? Oh, absolutely. It's called a citizen's arrest. And I know the sheriff to back me on it.
Right.
Legit.
Yeah,
I heard it from a third-party source. We're talking very smartly and discreetly, and you'll never be able to find it, even with AI. You could put Dustin on the job, and he wouldn't be able to find it.
Y'all hit that like button. Hit that violate. Super violate that like button. And come in the house and donate. Support the platform, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to bring y'all the raw. We're gonna bring y'all the raw information. Y'all can't get no raw with Jason bringing. Jason bringing it, man. In the last month, Jason has brought y'all the rawest footage ever since I've been in the game. I don't care. I don't care if anybody get offended. Hey, from 2020 to now, Jason got the rawest footage, and he only been in the game not even a few months. He got the raw. You got the best rawest upfront footage, bro. I don't care if anybody get mad. Cause you moving and grooving, baby. You know what I'm saying? You right there in the you know what I'm saying, in the midst of it. While they talking about you running to the back and getting away from stuff. You know what I mean? You see, my whole thing is this, right? When somebody tell me So I'd be like, so you mean to tell me I gotta go to jail or prison to prove to you that I'm real? Well, I just to be a fake person then. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I gotta leave my family to prove to you that I'm real. You know what I'm saying? That's cool though. It's cool when they do it. Hey Jay, it's cool when they do it. It's the problem when we do it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's been the story of my whole entire life, Like, here's a situation. One of my, I ain't going to say his name because he probably gets a little embarrassed by it, but he's not the biggest, toughest guy. And he was dating this girl who I could say her name, Addison. She's like a herbal gerbil chick and everything now, like big time. Damn it, Cody. Anyway, this is when we were younger, you know what I mean? Like, I think I was 18 at this point, and they had these my man was wearing a shirt that said 450 Club on it. So he was bench pressing 450 pounds. My dad's a 2-time Golden Glove champion boxer. That's what I grew up doing.
What?
And, anyway.
You get wet?
Yeah.
Huh?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I was talking to my son. They left that phone outside all night and got wet, man.
Oh, nice. You can put it in a thing of rice and it'll dry it out.
Go see if your mama got some rice.
Yeah.
Put it some rice. Yeah. Joker put outside all night, man. God.
Yep. Yeah, and it rained all night too. You're in for it there.
And guess who got to replace it? Oh my God.
Yeah, not him.
Right. Yo, but yeah, man. What you want to say in closing, man? We've been on this joke an hour and a half. Well, I had almost total. Just we'll tell the people what we got on the agenda for the week. Jay, what's going on, man? You know, enlighten. Let me say this right quick. I meant to say this too. So now you know they say it's always a how do I want to say it? A silver lining in every dark cloud, right?
Yep.
Okay, so with Josh going to jail. This my silver lining. Now y'all can shut the fuck up because the white boy didn't went to jail. Now y'all can shut the fuck up. That's the only reason I'm glad he went to jail. So now y'all can shut up. He didn't went to jail. He ain't getting away with nothing. What I'm saying, I know your other boy went to jail too, but I'm just saying, you gotta bust them upside their head and show them. So what I'm saying, I'm glad that part that they seen Josh go to jail. So now they can shut up. I know
they're chipping balls about that.
But Josh needs to get up out of there. But go ahead, Jay, and give us some closing remarks, man. Go ahead. The floor yours, bro. Go ahead.
I need help. I need FOIA requests up the wazoo from people. I need to be having the FOIA requests. I didn't even end up submitting them. I filled them out and then I spilled shit on them in the truck. You can do it via email too. I just like to go down there because they don't like me down there, to be quite frank about it. But I need FOIA requests from Miss Beverly's husband's arrest, every single cop on scene, Flint City and freaking state boys and everything. I also need people calling the state police, calling all the surrounding sheriffs. Don't you can call Swanson's office too, see if they do anything, but I doubt it. The other surrounding sheriffs might do something, but this is the power of some of these auditors. This is what these guys do. They'll have a following of 400 or 500 people, and then when they get arrested, them phones just start bling, 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 email. Oh, dude, and it's not just for no reason. Everything they're doing is legit. And if you don't respond to me within a certain amount of time, I'm going to sue you. You understand? It's setting them up for failure. You can be nice or you can be an asshole. I can submit paperwork before I go to court and let the judge see it and let the judge prepare. That's usually how I do it. Vicky Haley got a constitutional ambush because she screwed with Josh and Rocks. And then your chief was dumb enough to write me for expired tabs and said, your insurance ain't right, tabs ain't right, you probably need to just get them both handled so that'll handle it. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. We were respectful and talked to each other good, but I was so happy when I seen he was the chief too. That's so awesome. So I get the chief to go in here and this chick. So, I set up a formal hearing and then they try to BS and have me come there for some informal. That's fine. I'll play your game. I'll come back to another court date. I like it anyway. I don't run from it. I get excited about it. That's the difference. I can't wait to get in the Supreme Court on my own. You know what I mean? That I get violations from every level. Now I'm just putting it in there off biased because I can. And two, I don't got time anymore. You know, it is what it is. They're trying to kill us. People got to pay. It is what it is. So anyway, I need people FOIA requesting every body cam. We can FOIA request public lobby cameras. And FOIA is spelled FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. Yes.
To the people in the back, they didn't hear that. Freedom of Information Act.
Yes.
FOIA.
And you FOIA body cams from the police departments. You got beef with Burton Police, you got to go do your FOIA at Burton. City of Flint. State boys. That's how it goes. State boys might refer you to 911 or something.
Hey Jay, let me read this last comment. Keisha Denise say, Snow, I told you I grew up with people like them. They are legit. We don't know what true allies look like. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, because not everybody's your enemy, but I get it, dude. I get it. You know, like, right. I get it, but I don't get it, you know? Like, for real. I'll never know what it's like to actually be black. I'm fucking white. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
Right.
I don't know what that's like.
And vice versa.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, you know, it is what it is, though, but we all respect each other as a people. When I see you, Jay, I don't see no color.
Right.
I see one of my radical homeboys. That's all I see in you.
Right.
My radical homeboy.
And the crazy part is I'm not even radical. All I'm doing is standing on our constitutional rights. I've just learned it, and I've learned that we are the enforcers of it. Why would the government limit themselves? Think about that. Why would the government want to say traffic tickets are unlawful? They're bills of attainder. We're not a debtor's prison. Why would they do that? You know how much revenue they get off us off that?
No, I don't. But I can just imagine.
Judges partake in a sharing pool, which is part of it is fines and traffic ticket fines and things of that nature. And they share in that. And that right there will make you win every single traffic ticket case because you can move it because of bias and there ain't a judge that don't share in it.
What's up, JC? That's my favorite right there. That's my favorite homie, JC. What's up, baby? Yeah, man, but we were just on here talking about why blame it on Jason Gate. Blame it on Jason Gate, man.
Yeah, but racists are going to be racist, bro. You're going to have racism. There's still going to be small amounts of idiots on both sides. White, black, Mexican, Asian, Puerto Rican, fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, Jay, let me tell them like this. This is our response. The We the People team. I'm part of the We the People team now. This is our response. We're going to make y'all haters some more. That's all I can say. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to hate some more.
Slow down. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm not going to comply. I didn't comply during COVID. I'm not going to start now. You know what I mean?
Nope. None of that. Like I said before, did we tone it down when they poisoned the whole city water supply? Did we tone it down when they gave us bottles of water? Did we tone it down when they took our ARPA funds? Did we tone it down when they gave us their lawsuit settlement? Did we tone it down then? No, we didn't. So why should we tone it down now? Because y'all settle for anything, man. Look, man, y'all fall, man. Listen, man.
They got slave mentality, homie.
That's the mentality, y'all. That's why I be telling y'all. Stop.
You know what always perplexes me? Like makes me think, how is that possible? Listen, man. Let's just get real. Back in the slave days, they were breeding black folks like Shaquille O'Neal and Serena Williams have a child. You know what I mean? So these slaves were huge. You see what I mean?
That's a fact. They used to pair the bigger woman up with the bigger man. That's a fact. Because they was gonna have a bigger, stronger baby. They was looking for, for labor.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So listen at this. Listen at this. Now you got, let's say you guys know Bob Sapp Everybody should know who Bob Sapp is. He's the big old fighter dude. He was in the longest yard bench, like lifting up the bench that everybody was sitting on. that big old black dude right there. Okay. John Coffey. Everybody knows who he is. These are monsters I'm talking about. You got 30 or 40 of them working.
Hey, Jason, Uncle in the house.
Carl?
Uncle Carl in the house, yeah.
Oh, right on. I'm down if he wants to come on. But listen to this.
I ain't finna mess with you on today.
Hey, listen. All them big ass freaking slaves out there, and you got one fat ass out of shape redneck with a stupid dog and a single shot shotgun. Explain to me why.
Let's
go. Bodybuilder number 1 didn't grab the freaking 12 gauge, maybe get shot, then he's done. He's got to reload it. It's over. Another one's grabbing him. The next one could have grabbed the 12 gauge and probably bent that son of a bitch. Let's just get real about it. You know what I mean?
I'll say Willie Lynch 2.0.
It's true, bro, man.
Jay, you ever read that Willie Lynch letter?
But it's been a long time.
Man,
not since like 20 years ago.
Listen, anybody's on here, if y'all ain't read that Willie Lynch letter, get with me. I get it to y'all. Man, that's the coldest thing since on sliced bread. And it's still irrelevant. I think it was rolled in like the 1700s.
Yeah, it was old as dirt.
And guess what? It's still relevant to right now.
To
2025.
There's a lot of stuff like that, dude. It's crazy too how smart they were, or they use it like a playbook.
Nah, they were just speaking from the heart, Jay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the elites will take that and use it for their playbook.
Exactly.
They'll take something good and turn it evil. That's what they do. Satan don't create; he perverts.
They take something so. That's what's wrong with people in Flint now. They take something so sweet and innocent and positive and turn it into something evil and negative, man.
Yeah.
Every time, man. Every time.
That's what they do.
That's the syndrome, bro. That's the black cloud over this city right now. The people, you gotta look in the mirror, man. You blame yourself. Don't blame Jason. Blame yourself.
Yeah.
Don't blame Jason. Blame yourself. Blame the taxpayers. Blame the voters. Don't blame one individual man, because one man can't do all this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just like the Flint water crisis wasn't just Snyder.
Yeah, all day long.
They just want to say Snyder because it's easy to remember one person. I'm not saying he's innocent. Don't get it twisted. He's not innocent, but I'm saying he's not alone neither.
Right. It's a joint effort. It was people. Listen, I know I always be saying it's all his fault. It's people in Flint fault too. That was part of his administration.
There was low-level people being caught taking $10,000 bribes to poison their family, bro. How shitty of a person are you?
Like a lot of people that was working at the water plant, man. They was bought and paid for, man. Come on, man. It is more than just one person, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really just want, because they don't really want to start scratching the surface. I mean, scratching, up underneath. They just scratching the surface, man. And it's more to it than that, man. I'm just gonna put it like that. We ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I need a Facebook with just me and Unc Carl and a couple other savages. You know what I mean?
Hey, Jason want to do you, him, and a couple other people. Y'all gonna go on Facebook and go in. Y'all ain't gonna do YouTube because I ain't gonna take my damn money. I'm gonna let y'all go crazy on YouTube.
On Facebook.
On Facebook. I'm gonna let y'all go in.
It's going down.
Jason want to do a show with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But on that note, bro.
But I need everybody to FOIA request. I need you to start getting hip. This ain't rocket science. You can do it right from your home. You don't have to go down there. You can do it via email. In fact, they prefer doing it email And that's another reason I like going down there. You know what I mean? But I need
what up,
every
man?
office. How about this, John? I'm going to make a list.
What up, T from the D? What up? All right, bet.
A list of the FOIAs I need, and you spam that shit out there.
Love you too. Oh yeah, we get it out there. We get it out there. Oh, hey, we gotta start. What's the name of Tuesday? We gotta start going live on TikTok. That's where it's at, man. I forgot they got that bonus over there, Jay. They trying to give you $21,000.
Dude, TikTok's lame as hell though. They don't even save.
I know it's lame, but
they don't even save your thing though. When you go live, it disappears. My nerd's trying to fix that for me.
It disappeared. But this right.
I need to grow up a little bit too, though, dude. I just do everything to get the word out, you know.
But see, think about TikTok. You can't even smoke a cigarette on there.
I know.
You okay? They straight count. You know, take your life. Yeah. As soon as you start smoking, it can be a regular old cigarette. They think it's a blunt or something. They gonna
I know. They did it to me. Go figure.
Yeah, I told you. You know what I'm saying? But
did you know my nerd buddy John? I forgot to tell you. He was. Oh, dude, listen. You know how you're wanting me to make your video, and I kept on my boy. I was like, dude, just do it. I was like, okay, I'm here. I'll just do it. He goes, God, Jason, that ain't gonna fucking. Or I can't cuss. He's like, that's not gonna work. He's like, go right ahead. Here's all the stuff. Have at it. So I plug it in my little. AI is like, it's got to be simple for me. I don't know how to code or nothing. This dude can like wipe AIs.
Bro,
Jason, it was so janky. He was supposed to send it to you and act like it was his final product, but he wouldn't do it.
Unc said y'all gonna go in. He said y'all going in. Goddamn it.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to crash out.
That's gonna be a classic, boy. Oh, boy. I'm gonna let y'all go too. I'm gonna let y'all boy. All gloves off.
Right.
They done messed up, man. They done locked Salida up. They done locked Josh up.
Oh,
they messed up, buddy.
They messed up. They messed up. Josh is an animal. You know what I mean? Like he's a savage, dude. It sucks. Nobody likes it, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. Like if a guy gets hit in the face, I'm like, damn, that sucks. You know what I mean? If a chick gets hit in the face, it enrages me. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. It does. I don't play the woman beater shit at all. Like I don't like it.
Josh up in the county right now eating monkey brain sandwiches and drinking that nasty Kool-Aid. Josh an animal. Josh don't care. He a soldier, man. I can tell. Soldier, he gonna knock that out. I don't like you say. Don't nobody want to be in those situations, but he gonna be all right. You know, Josh, it ain't gonna bother Josh. It ain't gonna bother him.
And Shalita's no stranger to lockup. You know, like. She's been there before, but still, dude, she's a fucking female, and
she's still a female. She's still a female. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hey, thanks, T from the D. Thanks,
T. I have a life mission right now. First is to sue the brakes off of them, and Dustin's telling me some other way that it's a court of claims or something. I'm not sure on it, but he said that one right there turns out bigger and faster or something. And anyway, so that's one way to file, but I'm not doing just that. Like he said, and still hit him inside.
$ City of Live. Y'all hit that cash out, man. We putting in FOIAs. We putting in paperwork.
You know what?
Everywhere we need to go.
You know what, John? Here's one thing I want to tell the people. This is one reason I normally don't like jury trials. I like bench trials because if a judge violates my junk, I got something to stand on. Jury's not expected to know the Constitution like that and whatnot. Anyway, I would go to jury trial and sue for an outrageous amount, like when Metcalf escorted me out under threat of arrest and everything else, and they violated my First Amendment right, go hit them for like 20 million on that one, and I'd get it from a jury because I would be like, listen, here's what I intend to do with the earnings or the lawsuit settlement. I'm going to keep to myself, and then I'm going to have a fund for the good counsel people that's going to have checks and balances, which they're going to help create as well. So that way it'll be efficient at the same time. And we'll put the money where it needs to go. They're never going to fix the lead doing it how they're doing it. They don't. I understand that because I know construction.
Hey, Jay, you see that T from the D just sent her a super chat. She said Neely and T Green must go. And that bad cop. You know what I'm
All
saying?
them cops. Every cop there except Big Boy. You notice Big Boy,
Man,
every
hey,
video.
you know what? You know what, Jay? You be too nice to Big Boy. Fuck him.
I know that. But listen, watch the videos. Did he grab anybody besides me?
he bumped you. He bumped Daniel, knocked you down. Trying to
No,
block you from that damn camera. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't Big Boy. That was Beard, but that was a different cop.
That was Beard. That was Beard. Yeah, that was Beard boy. Yeah.
Yeah, red hair beard guy. The other dude I'm talking about, Big Boy, is the biggest motherfucker there, and he's got the sleeve tattoos with the colors on.
He got the black hair, right? He got black hair. Yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah.
He grabbed my arm and moved me out of the way because I kept holding the elevator door open to video the brutality on Josh, because I was trying to get in the elevator too. They can't tell me I can't get in there. They impeded my right to free travel.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy work, man. Crazy, like that shit crazy work, man. But it is what it is, man.
They put that elevator in there to do brutality to people. I'll bet you that's why they're doing it.
Just like that one elevator that's in city lockup. When they beat your ass when they take you through that garage. Back there where you and your boys be at, wait for them to come out. You go through that. Look, I've been through that garage in special ops so many days. They take you in there and they beat your ass. Then they take you inside the jailhouse.
Yeah,
That city lockup so horrible, man. Man, last time I was in there, man. You was seeing mice and shit running around on the damn bars. They had it, man. It was horrible, and it was stinking in there, man. They needed to condemn that mug, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about old rusty bars, man. Like what's that? Andy Griffin. That's how I look like. Andy Griffin jail. You remember Andy Griffin?
I do.
That's how I look in there, man.
That's what we need right now is an Andy Griffin boy.
It looks just like that, man.
Right.
They do beat your ass in the elevator. That's a fact. Shit, ask Harlem Green. Shit, ask Terrence Green. Shit,
yeah.
It tell you. Shit.
Ask Josh coming up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Their best bet would be to have them body cams on the whole entire time. Because if them body cams were not on the whole entire time, that right there is enough to bring the marshals in.
Okay.
That's a derelict of duties right there. And you purposely are targeting as political, retaliation. You're being goonized by the mayor. Nobody committed a crime. You couldn't even cite the crime. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for what? For shoplifting, for this, for that. Did you hear anything? They still don't even have charges on them. Same thing when they were trying to manufacture a crime on Jedediah. We are innocent in the United States of America.
We
are innocent till proven guilty, not guilty till proven innocent. You don't get to lock us up until you can figure out how to manufacture a bogus ass charge.
Hey Jay, they re-rocking charges on Jed, man. They getting zips from everywhere, all around the city, and they putting it together and re-rocking that shit, man. They trying to railroad Jed, man.
Yeah, they're mad as hell at Jedediah because he did worse than I can even do. He woke everybody up that was sleeping. I didn't know there was a water problem. Now guess whose mouth is running like a freaking toilet? Mine.
Yeah, he woke. Yeah, yo. So that's you know what I'm saying. Jed, like, he knew what he was doing when he you know what I'm saying, when he came and discovered you. I'm gonna call it discovering you and turned you on to the struggle, the fight. Because he already knew he was gonna be gone and you was right here. And just like he probably had it in his head, it worked out. Because even, you know what I'm saying, because he can't, you know what I mean, he way in Illinois, you right here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And like I said,
well, that's what it's supposed to do. That's its intentions, is to rise the people up. And like I keep telling you, morons, I can't wait for the smart people to come make me take a back seat. I want to be told, you don't know nothing about the Constitution. Step back, watch this. Oh, I can't. I pray for the day. Oh, give it to me. Let Carl Miller get rebirthed right now. Oh, give it to me. I got Lewis, but Lewis, he charges and he does this and he's older now. He's in his, 65-ish and, he don't like to get out and just run like he used to from state to state and fly everywhere. And he don't trust the airlines no more. So Lewis is great for paperwork and things of that nature. But I need, like you said, Jed's in, where was he at? In like Chicago or Texas or wherever he goes. And then I'm in here in Flint at the council meeting now, where I never was before.
Right, you right, and you've been here the whole time though. You've been my boy.
I've been in the courthouses, bro, for freaking like 3 years. What are we at? 2025? No, man, like 4.5 years.
Hey,
see what I mean?
Like I said, Jason, everything happened for a reason, and everybody got their season, man. That's just how God is, man. It's your season. It's you and Jed's season, man.
But it's different. Me and Jed's got different strengths and stuff. I would give anything if I could just put myself right in his black ass body. You know what I mean? When he's in that courtroom, oh, that would have been fun. Oh God, that would have been fun. If that judge had said, Your Honor, before we proceed in this matter, I need to know, is this a court of law or a court of equity?
Right.
And then sit there, stalemate.
Right.
They don't know what to do. And then when they misrepresent, now I can smack you. And they merged the two courts back in the 50s or 60s, one or the other. They merged them and it's unconstitutional. You're supposed to either A, be in a court of law or B, a court of equity. Court of equity means money, civil matters, things like that. I'm suing John because he did this, you know what I mean? And it's all money. Criminal is criminal. Court of law is criminal. That's you. John punched me in my face. So now I got charges against him because I'm one of them pussies that ran and tell. You know what I mean? Because realistically, if John punched me in my face and I didn't go complain, there's no injured complaining third party. There is no case.
Right.
So that's why I say it that way. And I'll argue with them just as bad. I'm not pressing charges. And in fact, you're trying to infringe on my right. I'm going to sue your ass.
No, fair enough. Mr. LC2. Nah, she's still locked up.
Yeah. It's Juneteenth. They did it on purpose. This was an attack. It was unlawful. They did it on purpose. They wanted to get all three of us. That's why, God, dude, like literally, if Josh didn't get...
You'll know if she's free. You're gonna be right with Jason on live.
Oh yeah,
Talking shit.
Yeah, for sure. Literally, because if they give her, Jed told me if I ever need anything, and I've turned him down 3 or 4 times trying to give me stuff, and I will hit you up right now, my brother, if she needs some bond.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or Josh, and we'll give it back to you when we hit the street. Don't trip.
We should be able to call the urgency. We should be able to go in and raise it. Ask the people to help us,
Lady calling me. Check this out.
When you find the information, do she go to court? Or they just gonna hold it for the 72? Or what?
48 is what they said. They can only hold them for 48 hours. Technically, right now, what you're doing is unlawful, and you're about to find out, and I'm about to make precedent.
I thought it was 72. Well, it was. I know it's 72 on the drug case.
I thought it was 72 too.
I know it's 72 on the drug case. I know that.
That might be what it is. It's not a felony. It's a misdemeanor.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is there. Now, the drug case or a gun case, they got 72 hours or they got to turn you go. The prosecutor got 72 hours. Just say, for example, you get caught with a pistol, illegal pistol. He got 72 hours to charge you or let you go. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, the red wine case, I think, that guy I'm helping, Elijah, Elissa, Wine is his last name. If I could get some support going to that court case, guys, I'd highly appreciate that as well.
Man, we got to, man. I got a homeboy that's in there, man. He been in the county 5 years, man. Fight your damn case.
I know, dude, and that's why I can't sleep, because I feel like it's like the weight of the world on my shoulders. Like, I can't stand that. And I know I could do something about it, but it's like I'm one fucking person. You guys have got to learn this shit with me. It's not rocket science.
Man, he ain't been in there 60 months, man.
I promise you this. If Michael Clack was to take my constitutional training and stuff like that, I think Michael Clack in a year or two would blow my shit loose. I do.
Well, you know,
He's smart.
Mike an educator. He's an educator. So
he's mad intelligent.
That's his profession. Mike is an educator, and and his dad and his mama
make it make sense.
It makes sense.
It does now. Yeah, now I see why he's so smart. Now it makes all types of sense. He's got them smart ass genes.
He got the genes. There you go. It's installed in him. There you go.
Yeah.
His mom and daddy was in the politics big time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, dude. Could you imagine if we got someone like Clack with his intelligence level at, say, governor, and he knew the Constitution and stuff better than me and was more hardcore than me about it?
And see, anything about it, Clack grounded too. He's just a regular old John Doe. He's a regular old person. He don't think he's better than nobody. He don't think he's better than nobody.
They got a lot of dirt they can dig up on me. They'll look at my record like I had. I was dealing with some situation with this dude, and I was talking to this chick, and he was going to come over and fight me. And I called it's my martial arts instructor, but he's a cop prosecutor turned criminal defense attorney. And I called him and told him the situation, and he goes, "Hold on a minute, Jason. Let me look up your record. Do you know his name?" And I said, "Yeah." He says, "I'm going to check his out too." And he calls me back like an hour later, and he goes, "The only way you're not going to jail if you fight that guy is if he comes inside the house to attack you, and you either have it on video or you have people saying that that's what happened. And if they're going to turn on you because he's got a clean slate and you started your violence at 17, it looks like, oops." So in other words,
hey, hold on. While we on the subject, remember you went to commissioner meeting yesterday, right?
Yes.
All right, you familiar with Commissioner Lloyd, Delrico Lloyd?
No, I don't know any of them. I don't know nothing.
Listen, that's Michael Clack's god brother. You see how he grew? He went first. He started out on city council. He was a first world city council person. This dude I'm telling you about, and he went become some big time in the UAW. And now he's the commissioner he's the head of all commissioners in Genesee County. That's Clack, mama and daddy doing. That's their godson. They installed that in him. You know what I'm saying?
You're lying to me.
No, that's Clack's god. That's Clack's god brother.
Are you trying to give me a freedom boner right now?
Oh man, I'm just telling you.
Man, oh boy, do I got somewhere to go tomorrow.
That's
what do I do? That's what I need.
Come on, Commissioner Delrico Lloyd. That's Michael Clack's god brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
So it's only.
So that's his god brothers. They're on a personal relationship. I could call and
that's his god brother.
Talking to somebody.
Yeah, that's his brother. That's his brother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I know
do they have a police commissioner over there?
You know what? I don't think so.
I don't know anything about this politics stuff.
I think that's big. I think that's like. I ain't never heard no commissioner. I don't know, man.
I've heard of it on movies and whatnot. The police commissioner, but honestly, I never deal with them, man. I like the judges, and that's what I smack.
That was in big cities though, like New York, and they might have a commissioner in Detroit, but I don't think they would have one in Flint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They may have one like New York, Detroit, Chicago, LA. You know what I'm saying? Places like that.
Yeah, but maybe not for Flint, but for like Genesee County, there might be like a county commissioner who's head of the, maybe right? Head of Swanson, maybe head. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I think Swanson is the top of the ladder. I think. I ain't for sure. I think he's the ceiling. I don't know, but
But
It
yeah,
is what
dude, they
it is.
think they get away with it. You got away with little Mississippi burnings back in the day because we didn't have technology and transportation. It would take you forever to drive to Washington, D.C.
There
back
your
in the
answer
day.
right. Hey, there your answer right there by your boy Clack. He said the sheriff is the top cop in the county.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I
Clark.
want to pick Mike's brain, man.
Clark, he think I'm bullying. Tell him Del Rico, your god brother. Tell him
I want to talk to him.
Your mom and daddy groomed him. Yeah, Clark legit. Yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, dude, I like old Mike. God, I know it's hard to.
I know Mike. If Mike ever do make it to a big wig position, he gonna still call me like he always do and talk junk. I already know. That's how I feel about him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike could be sitting up in the White House. He's still gonna call me.
Right.
And talk junk. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm gonna, bro. Like if I became president, I shit might get crazy because I would be trying everything in my power to just replace all them corrupt mofos with people I know. People I know personally, though. You know what I'm saying? That
read that comment, Jay. Read that comment. Can you see it?
Can't. How do I read the chat? Hold on.
You don't see it? Michael Clark said that's my bro. He said that's my bro. He's saying it right there.
What's up?
Yo, I put it on the screen. You can't see it?
Oh, now I got my thing up.
Oh. Man, you done killed it.
Then it takes up the whole screen. Yeah, that's dope, Mike. I need to talk to him if he's the head commissioner of all the commissioners and everything.
He the head of the head. He the top of the commissioners. He run all the commissioners. He the head. He the head man. He the head honcho. I did it.
I believe that head is over Swanson too. I
got Del Rico on speed dial and Clack got, you know what I'm saying? That's my man. I supposed to do part view interview with him coming up soon. Because I wanted to get his take on all this crazy stuff that's going on over at the city.
Well, they can take some action, but realistically, if God, man, dude, I wish I could just say, hold on a minute, and I was smart enough to call Dustin and ask for permission to disclose this right now. But God, I want to say it so bad. Oh, listen, you're not above the law. Let's put it like that. Like I told you, I tried to politely tell you morons before you arrested Shalita in the council. Do you think you're above the law at low-level city of Flint? Are you kidding me? You can't really be that stupid to think you are the final say. Bro, you're not. Your courts aren't even the final courts. Why do you think we have the court system and stuff set up the way that we do? Like literally. Right. No, right. You're far from the top. In fact, you're right at the bottom. You're scratching to not be last place. That's why your little jail's condemned, you bums.
Man, this city, AJ, this city is a dog eat dog type of mentality, man.
Yeah, I know.
But it is what it is, though. I ain't messing with you, Jason. It's almost 2 hours, man. We supposed to been got off here, man. You supposed to say you took a closing remark and made it into another topic.
Yeah, man, I'm fired up.
Man, I know, man. I know.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Shalita's about to hit him so hard, though. Shalita's case getting thrown on the ground like that, that's going to be like a 200 million, 150 million. I got to make it legit.
You got Shalita's phone or she got it? It's in her property. I know you got Josh's phone, right?
Yeah, I got Josh's phone, but Shalita's phone's in her property. Yeah.
Okay.
But she's got 3 or 4 of them, and they all got passwords on them and all that shit. She's decently tech savvy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. But yeah, man. We appreciate y'all though, man. Me and Jason appreciate y'all. Josh, everybody do. Shalita, You know what I'm saying? I just want the world to know. Y'all see what's going on. The world is tuned on Flint, Michigan. Y'all see what it is.
Oh,
It
shit.
ain't
I am
Jason
allowed
Park.
to say this, and I was supposed to. I was thinking of Dustin. You see how my mind goes crazy. Dude, we have class action lawsuit lawyers right now in the Eastern District Federal Civil Court. You get what I'm saying? Not even around here in Detroit where I was and put that paperwork in. They got the class actions ready. I need everybody who was there. I don't even care now. You can prepare for it. These dumbass people won't get up here, so I got to say it like this. John, make this a little snippet. I will make this my closing, so that way you can do it.
All right, bet. Yeah.
We're suing Channel 12 for calling everybody there rioters or whatever it was. We'll have to, go back and
insurrectionists and all that.
Yeah, exactly. When it was on camera that the police are the ones that started it by, pushing that old lady and slapping that dude's freaking hand down. You know what I mean? And then a bunch of them jumped on Art for no damn reason at all. Like literally, you know what I mean? I watched all of it. You know what I mean? They were even trying to shove on Clack, and it was nuts. Tanya had to rescue Shalita because they were trying to arrest her right then. You know what I mean? Like, and then they called us to see. So what they did is they defamed us everywhere. I need everybody to get in on this because I want to sue the news for $500 million. Class action. Lawyers agree. If we get enough,
I need my 35%. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, John, you ain't got to worry about it. I'm suing Mount Morris Township myself, and I don't think there's anybody good on that board, but maybe one or two, and I'm iffy on them. You know what I mean? So I might pocket that whole change, but I'm hitting them for $50 million.
Right. Hey,
I'll settle out of court. I'll settle out of court right now and won't make Chief Veach jobless and everything else for a check from the city for $35 million cash, nothing less. That's the only way I'll settle out of court.
Hey, Jay,
otherwise, I want to go to the Supreme Court.
Jay,
I want it to take 2 years.
Hey Jay, tell me you want all your 35 million in tens.
Right. Facts.
And $10 bills.
Legit. But no, man, I'll take that. When I see people doing good, I am going to help. I've always said I'm the type person, if I got $5 trillion, I would die broke and I would end homelessness, hunger, all that shit. I would set every single country in this world to have a constitution backed by a Second Amendment. It would be damn near the same thing worldwide.
Hey, Mr. LC2 want to know what's Josh's last name?
Bogus. Bogges.
Let me see. Hold on. Clark has said something. Hold on. Clark said, if I win state rep, I'm going to rent a bus to take everybody to the swearing in. The city is going to be with me in Lansing the whole time I'll be elected. Yeah, Clark been saying that. He said he taking the hood with him. He said he taking the hood to Lansing. He said if he get it, he taking the hood to Lansing.
I'm with it. 100%. Look, I want to do another bus right behind him too. Let's get Shalita's got a CDL. She could drive. Not a CDL, but yeah, that's what it's called.
Hey man.
I can fill one up. I can fill up a low.
Man, we out of here, man. Jason with that bootleg Wi-Fi, man. We out of here. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Hold on. Jason came back. Hold on. Jay, you got that bootleg Wi-Fi, man.
Dude, it's the Verizon Cube, and I got the 5G. But it's weird. It keeps kicking me off.
You probably in the woods somewhere, ain't you?
No, I got 5G and everything, and my bars are full. It keeps just telling me no internet connection, and it just fucking kicks me off.
He already called the county jail. Come on. As a matter of fact, Jay, we got more people on now. Play them recordings again. When you called for Shalita.
I gotta
He
put the
finna play.
belt down.
He finna play the records when he called and checked on them.
Yeah, I'm about to call him back here at close to 5 o'clock too. Which one you want, Shalita or Josh?
Play Josh's. No, play Shalita's because it's something I want to hear on that. Play Shalita's.
The Genesee County Sheriff. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
What's up, boy?
For
What's up?
facility information, press 1. For inmate information, please search for inmate-specific information. Press 2. An inmate by birthday. Please enter the inmate's last name, followed by the pound sign.
This phone's weird.
The inmate's name is Shalika Savage. Press 1 to confirm. Shalika Savage is in custody. The case number is announced for this charge is not available. The bond type is no bond. The court for this charge is 67 district. Unavailable.
Y'all violate. Super violate that like button.
All bond
Violate.
information and charges listed are subject to change without notice. Thank you.
Want me to play Josh too again?
Yeah, play Josh's. That was Shalita's, y'all. He had recorded when he called. He gonna call. He gonna update y'all in a little while though. Y'all have to go to John Snow Entertainment and check him out.
Money on an inmate's commissary account. Go to the main menu. To search for inmate-specific information, press 1. To look up an inmate by birthday, press 1. To look up by name, press 2. Please enter the inmate last. Joshua Logan. Press 1 to confirm. Press 2 to look up Joshua Thomas Logan is in custody. The case number is fresh.
Now, let's see what's on the store of banana.
The bond amount for this charge is currently not available.
Should I choose coconut?
The bond type is no bond. The court for this charge is 67 5th District. Unavailable. Unavailable. All bond information and charges listed are subject to change without notice. Thank you.
Hey, let me say this, y'all. Y'all want to check in with Jason all day? Just go to the John Snow page, John Snow Entertainment page, and Jay be updating y'all all day. Letting y'all know if he gets some up. Well, he is gonna call. He gonna call and check on them in a little while, and he gonna be the first person that they call when they get out. So they'll be right with him. So it's gonna be exclusive live for sure. Josh and Shalita when they get out.
God. Well, I'm gonna do Josh right off rip. He might be talking some.
And we gonna keep their ass on Facebook because I know they going in.
Hey, listen, when you used to belong to the group called the Devil's Disciples, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Right.
Right.
But hey man, with that being said, Jay, tell the people bye, man. We out of here, man.
Deuces.
Peace.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
It's your boy, Terrence Sales, a.k.a. Mr. Speak for the Streets, a.k.a. Big T, and you locked in to the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
I'm from Flint, FLINT. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
I just want to say this before I get off of here. We need y'all support, man. Like I said, whatever way y'all can support us, physically, mentally, financially, whatever. Jason, we the people putting in the work. We're going to continue to get y'all the good raw information. And Jason going to continue to put in the paperwork and get the balls rolling, man. Get them 4 years in and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to look out for Jason, like I said, it's $ City of Lead, $ City of Lead. It's y'all boy John Snow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to bring y'all the rawest information, man. Flint, Michigan, to the world. To the world blow, man. We out of here, man. Peace. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. These white people playing chess. They ain't playing checkers. Stop falling for the banana and tailpipe smoking mirrors BS. We speak for the streets. We out of here. Peace.